Hi, it's me, Ali. It has been a while. I apologize for the sound. We are going through a heat wave in Los Angeles right now, so I'm having the fan on so I don't sweat in front of camera and forget everything that I need to say while I'm melting. But that is kind of what I want to talk to you about. It is about showing up in my own way. Basically, I really want to say thank you to my patrons who have given me this chance to step away, take care of my mental health, do what I needed to do for me to sort of get through this blockage, I guess, if you will, that I was having when it came to creativity and my channel. I feel that I started my channel mostly on the right foot, and then some stuff happened that made me go a little bit in a way that was never intended. Everything I've done on this channel is real and authentic, but I do feel that there was a bit of more leaning in a direction that pleased more of the numbers side and stepped a bit away from really myself and how I wanted to create things and how I wanted to share things on this channel. And you know, part of that is you try new things and you realize that those things are fun, but they take so much work. And if it's taking a ton of work and a ton of time and you're not fully enjoying the process anymore, you know, because you have to try something first to really see if that's what you want to be doing. And so anyways, I needed to figure out what was best for me, figure out my relationship with creating, especially on YouTube, and basically deciding to say, I'm not going to worry about the masses, I'm not going to worry about the algorithm or the numbers or any of that data, and really just lean into what it is I want to be creating, and which is then leaning into the people who have told me how much they just love what I create and how I express myself, and they don't really care about necessarily like the IPs or the specific way that I'm doing the videos or the type of videos. They are really just drawn into me and how I express myself and how I talk about books. This is all going to be a little bit scattered. I will still be talking about books on this channel. I had a note, here it is. I will still be talking about books on this channel, breaking down books that I love. I'm also going back to school for my English degree, which I'm incredibly excited about, so you'll get a mix of that in there. And I also have always been drawn to like really cozy vlogs, bit of ASMR style. I'm reading a note that I wrote because it was like, this is really important and I want to express this example. So I've always believed that art is meant to inspire, give people a form of escape, or to feel less alone in the world. And that can only truly be done through authenticity and being true to yourself, similar to an artist when they put out a new album. So when I think about a lot of artists, sure, they make like the pop hits and stuff, which is kind of like unfortunate because they are tied to a record label. That's their job. And some people have learned how to make it fun, making more, you know, radio hits and still being true to themselves. So essentially what I'm saying is that I really want to lean into the videos I've always really wanted to make, you know, reading vlogs, study vlogs, but also be aware of that, like, because I'm going back to school and I'm going to be working 2 jobs. By the way, me and my partner are moving back to my hometown. Very bittersweet, hoping to find lots of positive upward changes in life by making such a drastic change, sort of putting that out into the universe. And my hometown gets a beautiful autumn season, which I'm so excited about. So I kind of want to really like take advantage of like having main character, which is my hometown, and just how beautiful it looks through autumn, and you know, showcasing that and finding ways to really bring you guys into basically like hoping my videos will bring a form of escapism for you or a sense of calmness. I feel like we live in a world right now that is a bit chaotic. A lot of things are happening which are important and important to pay attention to, but at the same time, it's important to calm our nervous systems down, you know, step away from the chaos of it. And so I'm hoping those are what my videos can do for you. It's all gonna kind of be leaning into very much like bookish study vibe. So for everyone who has supported me and who has said that they just love what I create and how I express myself, I thank you so much, because you have truly really gotten me here to this point. And the best way to continue supporting or start supporting is honestly the first and easy way, which is to be subscribed to the channel, watch all the videos if you can, like it, leave a comment, And if you're fortunate enough, supporting me on my Patreon. I'm going to switch my Patreon to one tier, which is $5 a month, and it's just to support the channel. It is a lot of work to be creating content and also creating separate content for Patreon. I've tried to balance both of it, and it's not ideal for me. I don't have a team, I'm only one person, and my goal is to create consistently, and when I say consistently, I mean that means I'm going to continue showing up, but in a way that makes sense for me and my mental health and my time. Because again, I'm going to be going to school, almost full-time for school, working 2 jobs. The goal is to be close to full-time because the economy we're living in is crazy. That means I might do a video once a month, once every 2 months. I kind of know a day in my schedule that I can film things, but again, I still have to make sure that like I really want to get good grades because I want to get to a good college and all that. I'm probably oversharing, but so I hope you will join me on that ride. And again, it's just really a thank you to my patrons who have stuck around and reminded me about like, you enjoy what I do because of me, which has really given me the courage and permission to create what I, again, want to create and I'm proud of and want to share with you all, versus feeling like I have to create specific things or do it in a specific way. And I really want to take this as a time to just focus on pushing myself creatively and not for, again, the numbers or the algorithm, and just having this be a place that I can share my creativity and you guys support it. I know I said there won't be any exclusive content for Patreon. There's like an asterisk to that. So an idea I've been toying with for a while is I love music. It's very special to me. And I want to occasionally break down lyrics, you know, kind of get into the metaphors and the literature side of like really breaking down lyrics and the storytelling of it all. And the easiest way is to do that on Patreon. So one, I don't have to edit it down to not deal with copyright issues on my channel. Again, don't know how often or when that's going to happen. That's just like an idea I have been toying with. And so if that's something you're interested in, I will post on my community when and if I start doing it, but that's where it's going to be. Because again, a lot of this is about simplifying my time and creating more of the videos that I do enjoy and enjoying the editing part. Editing is not my favorite aspect of creating video, but I've noticed that editing vlog style videos are much more enjoyable for me. There feels to be more creativity. I have made some video essays on the channel I'm quite proud of, and you guys have, you know, shared that reaction. My A Quarter of Mist and Fury, my House of Earth and Blood, Crescent City. I'm very proud of those. They mean the world to me, and a couple others. But I don't always have the inspiration for making those types of videos, and so that's been really hard. And sometimes I just want to share moments and experiences with you guys through filmmaking. The reason why it's been hard for me to write video essays is I feel that a lot of my writing creativity has been going into my book. I started a rewrite process, which maybe I'll talk about in another video, but it is a bit personal. But in the rewrite process, I'm now at 18,000 words. I was at 25,000. It originally was going to be a book with just one point of view from first person, and now we have 4 points of view. I'm mixing in the other 2 FMCs that were going to be their own separate books, and now they are part of this book, along with the 4th point of view being the opposition to them all, if you will. So a lot of my brain power has gone to that. And I will also do like update videos about writing, maybe find really fun creative ways to share writing or write with me videos. I want to read a little bit today. I am currently reading Crown of Midnight, so I'm making my way through the Throne of Glass series. I read Assassin's Blade last year. I read Throne of Glass, I think it was like 2 months ago, and I thought I needed a break, so I tried Outlander, and I was enjoying it, but it's very slow, and I think that just where I'm at in life right now, I need something a bit different. And I also thought there was going to be a bit more fantasy. Fantasy really is just the time travel, which is fine. I think I was expecting more magic, and I want that right now, which I typically love reading fantasy. So I've been reading Crown of Midnight at a bit of a slow pace. I'm on chapter 9 right now. It's 12. I need to make lunch soon because that is sort of a part of some of the things I'm focusing on right now, is also really taking care of myself sort of in this survival state. So let's do some reading, and that will conclude this sort of update video, but I wanted to play with some of the things I wanted to to get going for these upcoming videos. So